What's up, Blurty people? This is Star Red Rock, and we are in Newark, New Jersey at the 5th Annual Khem Comic Book Festival. Yes, it's another comic book festival centered around Black people and Black culture. Yes, we love this stuff, and so do you. Today we want to explore the generational component to the comic book culture, the power of storytelling. Take a look around you. So many vibes, so much energy, and we are going to get into it right now. Through the Khem Comic Fest illustrates how important the world of comics is to people of varying backgrounds and creeds. There's an interesting intersection where print meets visual arts, whether it's through illustration, film, or even dance. Telling our stories starts with vision and the audacity to see it to fruition. Well, I'm standing here with the fabulous Vixen and Okoye, who just did a wonderful belly dance, and I just want to talk to them a little bit about the intersection where theater and comic books meet.
I think it's obvious where you have the comic books, superheroes, they're average during the day, and then when trouble strikes or at nighttime, they put on this different persona, they get these other powers. And it's the same thing with theater, dance, acting, where you have to, when you get on stage, you have to pull out that inner other character to be bigger than life.
Talk about the concept that you came up with and why you applied it to today's festivities.
We are both big comic book fans, and with the Black Panther universe out there and well loved, we wanted to bring some of that here to Khem Fest. And the idea of having two powerful African warrior women whose job it is to make sure that the motherland and the people within it are safe and protected, coming together to size each other up and then decide, you know what, we're going to do this together because that's what this is all about.
You can't control the narrative if you don't own your art. If you don't see yourself reflected, then make your own lane, and people will follow.
We have our own stories to tell, and they're important because not only do other folks outside of the Black comic spectrum need to see it, it needs to also be seen within by other kids, and they see it and they think to themselves, wow, like she did this, that means I could do this. I think that's incredibly empowering.
So I wanted to cultivate work that showcased me, but definitely my people and what we can produce and what we can do, and that we are in all genres, not just one or two. That yes, there are Black vampires. Yes, there are Black people in space.
This proud illustrator encourages children to create their own comic strips as a way to express themselves. Why it's important to kind of pass down these lessons to children?
It's important to give the creativity back to kids because they're going to keep the future of art alive in comic books. They're very tapped in at a young age and they don't even understand that. But if they're shown that earlier, then they can definitely thrive longer.
We explored the power of storytelling and how a passion for comic book culture gets passed down to younger generations. Take this uncle-nephew duo, for example. Uncle exposes nephew to the power of cosplay, and here we are. This isn't their first rodeo. Why you're here today dressed up?
He would see me going to all these different cons and stuff, and I knew I wanted to include him in it. Something positive that a kid can do as opposed to just being out in streets and gangs and things like that, especially being a young Black kid. Right. They need to see more heroes, Black heroes like them, you know what I mean?
What is it about the comic book world that you just gravitated toward?
I like the characters and like the fighting, the acting, it's all cool.
Did you have a good time? I know I had a good time. I got my girl Storm with me, and what we want you to do is to go to AURN Online on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Check us out, join the discussion. Peace.